I have been receiving signs, and I'm grateful for and appreciative, and I cherish all of the signs that have come to me ever since my dear sister Mercy passed. She passed away from a year-long battle with cancer. Mercy is my younger sister. She's my best friend, along with my older sister, Lena. I was with Mercy and her husband, Jeff, when she passed in the wee hours of the morning on February 28th, 2021. And when dawn broke, I walked over to their patio where there is a beautiful ocean view. In the drizzly mist of the morning, I looked out toward the ocean and there was a spectacular, huge double rainbow that seemed to come from the ocean and went straight up into the clouds. I took that as a sign that my sister's was a sign of her ascendancy to a better place. When I returned to San Diego, a few days later, I had a dream. Mercy was in that dream. We were together out in nature. We like to hike on our trips together. And we were somewhere, I assumed it was some place like Waimea Canyon, which is on the island of Kauai. It's considered the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. Mercy was out in front of me, facing me. And just behind her were these guardrails made out of thick, heavy pipes. In between the guardrails and Mercy was a telescope looking out beyond the guardrails to, I really couldn't see, it was blurry beyond the guardrails. I assume it was a deep canyon, I don't know. Mercy had a beautiful smile. It just warmed me like a warm summer day. Her face was youthful, like a child, and her hairstyle was in curls. It was a shorter hairstyle, curly, a style that she hadn't worn since she was a child. She beckoned me to look into the telescope, and as I walked toward her, I woke up. But when I woke up, I was just struck with the warm, beautiful feeling that I felt, like I was being warmed from the inside out, and I felt so peaceful. The meaning of the dream came to me in bits and pieces over time. So this is my interpretation of it. Her youthful face and the curls that she hadn't worn since childhood means that she's forever young. The guardrails represent the safety of what we know, what is here today. The known. What was beyond the guardrails is the unknown, the uncertainty, my life without Mercy. And the telescope represents the future. And her smile meant, look into the future. It's okay, everything will be okay. It was an invitation to go beyond the guardrails. And just because we cannot see what is beyond the guardrails doesn't mean that it is a canyon. It doesn't mean that we will fall. Just because I can't see the future with my own eyes doesn't mean that I should live in the past. We can remember the past, cherish it, cherish memories, hold it close to our hearts, but go forward. So I pay tribute to Mercy, who passed at age 61, and my mom, who passed at age 62, by pursuing my dreams, not fearlessly. Yes, I have the fear, but with the fear, because it's been said, and I feel it quite often, that fear and excitement are two sides of the same coin. What the signs alert us to are our feelings that we have within. You know, there's a lot of busyness in life, and sometimes we engage in busyness just to not feel, not have to feel. But the signs are there to look, to feel, to see, to use our five senses, to receive, to feel alive, and to acknowledge what is true for us within. So I encourage you, go beyond the guardrails, into the unknown. The future may be very bright.